It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, Hoops fans. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny, the Jet, the champion, Smith, and Shaquille, the Diesel, the champion several times, O'Neal. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Our game tonight featuring Kansas.
Coming to you live on 2. And it's Kansas City to start out. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Setting the floor for Kansas City. Gallinari is out there with Thompson. Then there's Gordon, and there's Collison, and it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
The three-point shooting of Collison is huge. It really stretches out the floor for the rest of his teammates.
And Bazemore kicks to Williams. Nowitzki with the screen on Thompson. Here's Williams, cans the 12-footer.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Well, he created a little separation from that mid-range. Just a good shot for him in that situation.
Now, here is Gallinari. Gordon kicks to Gallinari. And stolen by Simmons. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
At the line for two. No good on the second free throw. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And as good as Gallinari can be on the offensive side, Greg, he's a bit of a one-way player.
Yeah, and Gallinari is best in a situation where you can kind of hide him on defense. You want him out there on the floor due to his genius in terms of the offensive game, but he can't hang with most starting caliber forwards defensively.
And here's Gallinari after Lou Williams was able to get the three to go. They get it back, and Nurkic gets it to go.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now here's Williams. 12 points his last outing. Bazemore on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. Perfect 3-for-3 start.
Collison dishes to Nurkic. And Thompson kicks to Nurkic. Feeds it to Gordon. Screen by Nurkic. 5 on the clock. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Gallinari's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, just a solid screen to free him up. Makes the layup possible.
Williams passes to Simmons. Rebounded by Kansas City. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, they gave up in that one. The defense constantly breaking down way too many times.
Yeah, I'm with you. Disgraceful performance and an issue that might be tricky to fix.
Williams kicks to Nowitzki. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Nowitzki's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Pass to Nurkic. Thompson for the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Not many guys more lethal on the catch and shoot. That's an easy bucket for Thompson.
Outside Williams. Nowitzki a screen. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Gallinari. Outside Williams. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And I'll tell you what, age ain't nothing but a number when you talk about the impact of Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, with his size and shooting touch, he creates so many openings for himself and his teammates offensively.
Now here's Bazemore, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Thompson. He kicks to Nurkic. Collison against Simmons. Gordon with a screen on Simmons. Thompson right side. Shoots over Bazemore. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 5.
Quick to gain separation and big enough to rise above the fray. Thompson, just deadly from mid-range.
We're at the end of the first, Clark, in a close game so far. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team? And here is Simmons. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Setting the floor for Kansas City. We've got Thompson. Nurkic is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Gordon, and it's Collison in at the 1 spot. No good from Simmons. And so Kansas City now. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Screen by Nurkic. Here's Thompson. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field. And Chris, I know you started doing a podcast, Fearless or Insane, with Chris Webber, an opportunity to have some meaningful conversations. What's that been like?
Oh, it's been great, Kevin. I've gotten a chance to talk to some friends, some mentors like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I've gotten to speak to him about what it was like playing for Wooden, what it was like coming up in the crazy 60s and that time. And, you know, he's such a thoughtful and a great individual. So to hear his stories about he and Muhammad Ali, he and Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, all these great figures is just wonderful. I also got to speak to track legends John Carlos and Tommy Smith, who in the 1968 Olympics, we've seen them kind of protest when they put their fist up in defiance and kind of put their voice out for the voiceless. And I got to talk to them about how tough of a moment that was. Did they know the sacrifice that they were making? What happened, the backlash to what happened? And then all these years later, do they feel kind of vindicated that we're showing them so much love and people around the world appreciate what they've done? So we try to just discuss fearless or insane. You know, they say insane is doing the same thing over, expecting a different result, where these guys put their lives on the line.
Yes.
And they kind of knew that it necessarily wouldn't change the arc of justice, but they felt that they had to do it. And so it's just some cool conversations with people and athletes that were much more than an athlete. And I've learned a lot, and it's been a cool podcast.
Collison hits them both.
Well, he's not making any mistakes up there today. Another solid trip to the line for him.
Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Simmons with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against Washington. No problems knocking that one down. Nowitzki's got 7 points.
And Nowitzki is one of the deadliest shooters of all time. Every time he lets it go from deep, you just get the feeling it's going in.
Nurkic setting the pick for Thompson. Kicks it out to Gordon. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Nurkic. Gallinari outside. And Kansas City misses again.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Chalk up 2 there. Bazemore's got his second basket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Collison dishes to Gallinari. Gordon a screen. Gallinari passes to Nurkic. Over Gasol. Out to Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Nurkic. Jumper off the screen. And that one goes long. Gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. 1:09 left in the first half. Nowitzki kicks to Simmons. Nowitzki with the screen on Collison. And it's Simmons penetrating. Out of bounds. Kansas City takes possession. And now to our rookie leader for a look at this month's steal leaders among the young guys. 4th, Ben Simmons.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Took him no time at all on that one.
That's the way to attack. Get it into the post and go to work.
Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Outside Williams. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Some solid defense from Gallinari. For Kansas City, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Gordon kicks to Collison. He dishes it to Thompson. Nowitzki against Gallinari. Clock at 4. Rejected by Gasol.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
Puts it up from 15. No good there. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. The home. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Kenny, taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, their shooting accuracy was on point. It was good play calling, of course, by the coaching staff, but it was great execution by the team.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the... That'll do it for...
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. It's been quite a game. Here's Simmons. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Ben Simmons is out there with Williams. Then there's Kent Bazemore. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Nowitzki in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Dave Yeager. Here's Gasol. Again, the miss by Gasol.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
From deep, Gallinari drills the three-pointer. Gallinari's got the first basket of the third quarter for Kansas City.
The D with some heavy feet out there. I mean, they're too slow to rotate. Nobody communicating. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Nowitzki with the screen on Gallinari. Back to Simmons. 5 to shoot. Gasol a screen. From 13. Rebounded by Kansas City. And Kansas City pushing it up now. Gordon up on top. He's guarded by Williams. Gordon against Williams. Outside Gordon. A 3-ball. Simmons pulls it in. Done a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And he uses the glass on the layup. Simmons got his first basket of the night.
And Simmons really using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
You can see that he definitely takes rebounding seriously, and his size really helps him come down with plenty of those tough boards.
Simmons on the wing. Williams inside the line. The shot will not fall. And Kansas City will go the other way with it.
Having a little bit of trouble at the start of the half. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Gordon kicks to Gallinari. Lets it go from 11. Not enough on that one as it misses. Got just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Williams dishes to Bazemore. Another shot. And he makes good on the layup.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards. Just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
Screen by Nurkic. There's a screen. Gallinari outside. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Shoots over Bazemore. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 9 points for Klay Thompson.
Well, no matter what, he's always going to be one of the most dangerous men on the court.
Outside Williams. Here's Simmons. A shot that time, not on target. And Kansas City will go the other way with it.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
And this is where it may be hard for them to get motivated for this matchup. Maintain their focus because they've been so dominant against these guys.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Gallinari attacking. Count that bucket. Gallinari's got the game tied up here for Kansas City. Gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Williams. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Lou Williams. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now here's Collison. He has 5. Nurkic a screen on Simmons. Now Collison. Screen by Nurkic. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Drops in the tray. Thompson's got 12 points in the game. And we just finished the third quarter and we've got a tight ball game here. Kansas City leads by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And now let's hear what head coach Dave Yeager was reviewing with his team.
Okay, we got them shooting some jumpers.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Kansas City has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Setting the floor for Kansas City. Thompson is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and there's Collison, and it's Gordon in at the 2-guard position.
And the 6', 175-pound Collison is a vital part of this team, a speedy point guard who can get hot in a hurry.
And both free throws good for Darren Collison. Here's Simmons. Nowitzki sets a screen for Simmons. Over Gallinari. No good from Simmons. Kansas City leading by 3. Outside Gordon. Down low. Here's Thompson. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, there's no limit to what Thompson can do offensively. We all know that. He hasn't taken his foot off the gas pedal all night.
And here is Williams. Good-looking screen by Gasol. And Williams, here we go. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Oh, simple screen, but there was a defensive mix-up that left the man wide open.
Count it. Nurkic has got the lead up to 5 now for Kansas City.
Oh, I love to see the selfishness from Collison. Really whips the ball over to the open man quickly.
Williams kicks to Gasol. Passes it to Bazemore. Gasol, a screen on Nurkic. Bazemore with it, working on Nurkic, and it's good, 2 points.
And the long arms that Gasol has is what allows him to drop dunks on defenders. What a powerful force close to the rim.
Collison, the pass to Thompson. Collison against Simmons. Nurkic setting the pick for Collison. Over Simmons. Here's Nurkic. Some solid defense from Gasol.
Thought he was going to be able to take advantage of the D there. He had the space.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Williams dishes to Gasol. Pass to Simmons. Clock at 6. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Now just a 1-point Kansas City lead.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moments.
And that one, good.
Well, come on, he's a fearless scorer. Gordon has plenty of experience nailing these type of shots.
Williams kicks it to Bazemore. Gasol, a screen on Nurkic. The dish to Simmons. Over Collison. And Ben Simmons again. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
And how about the execution, really when it matters most? He knew he had the height advantage and just got the job done. No need to pass in that situation.
Nurkic setting the pick for Gordon. Here's Thompson. No good with the fallback jumper.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, that just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
And Thompson sends it back.
Oh, he hasn't been much of a shot blocker in his career, but Clay denies that.
Gallinari passes to Collison. Gordon with no one around. That doesn't go either for Gordon. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Bazemore dishes to Williams. Gasol, a screen on Nurkic. And Bazemore kicks to Simmons. Over Collison.
And this atmosphere is bananas.
Well, guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. They trail by 1. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Teron Lue's huddle. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out efforts can win this game.
That free throw good from Gallinari.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
What's your take, guys?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1, we'll see if they try.
34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Williams with the ball, picked up by Thompson. Gasol, a screen on Nurkic. And Bazemore kicks to Simmons. Over Collison. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to.
And Thompson kicks to Collison. Gordon a screen. They set the pick. For the win. Got it!
Did he make it? He hit that?
What a shot!
I can't believe this. How in the world can you end the game on a shot like that?
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.